Wait, is this thing on? How do I do this stream thing? I missed a couple of streams. It's all I've forgotten how to do it. I haven't got the game running. What a disaster! Ah. Hello, it's me, the one who doesn't know what he's doing. Hello, Abs. Hi, Wolf. Hello, Leha. Squats. No thanks. No thanks, Leha. No. Shall we launch a game? I think we should. I think we should do that. I'm just putting it off at this point. It's doing the thing. There it is. There's the thing, what it's doing and stuff. Oh, it's JDM Tom. Hello, JDM Tom. Welcome to the stream. My car arrived, JDM Tom. The crown is here. It doesn't do many miles to the gallon. It's eating lots of money. Abs, 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 abs. Okay, there we go. Oh, hope everybody's doing okay. I think last time we were about to head down into the sewer where there's probably ankle-biting poo fish that want my blood, and that doesn't sound very fun, but that's what we've got to contend with. Low MPG is the best MPG. I mean, I drove like 40 kilometers and used a significant amount of fuel. I think it does about 17 miles to the gallon, which isn't great because that's imperial miles to the gallon as well, which in American miles to the gallon is more like 14. You know, it's not. Yeah, that's okay. It has a couple of other little niggles, little issues. One of the speakers doesn't work because they wired the radar detector and the toll card reader and the FM GPS transmitter and all the other nonsense that the guy that owned it in Japan wired in is all wired into that speaker. So that doesn't work with the radio, so that's fun. There's like lots of ridiculous wiring that needs to be unpicked to undo that. And there's a DVD player in the boot that doesn't work because you need the remote, and I haven't got the remote. So that's fun too. But apart from that, it's good. Cooper S is fun. The only other car I've had that did this bad on fuel economy, was a Volvo V70R. That did about 17 or 18 miles to the gallon. Anyway, let's start the game. Otherwise I'll just be sat here in the menu talking about cars all day. Eat the car. I could eat the car. Maybe there's some snacks under the seats that I could possibly chow down on. Who knows? Okay, so we injected ourselves with the antidote to the noxious gas that's down here in the sewer. We did so by drilling the hole in the head of a corpse and then sticking in a syringe thing made out of copper pipe or something, and then basically headbutting it and injecting ourselves with the immune blood from the dead person, which is an absolutely horrendous idea. However, it seems to have worked for the purposes of this mission. 1.9 TDI A4 was the best. 710 miles range on one tank. Nice. I had a 1.9 TDI Skoda Octavia that did something like that. It did like 73 miles to the gallon on the motorway. It was quite boring though, I have to admit. Okay, there's no ankle-biting poo fish down here. This is good news. Well, yet, anyway. I mean, there might be at some point. Fuck my life. I literally only just got down here, you naked psychopath weirdo with your broken off jaw. What are the controls? Tab. What have I got? I haven't got much oil. I have lots of tinder boxes, a bit of laudanum. Okay, how am I doing? I'm not doing too great on sanity, health. Okay, very boring and very slow. Oh geez, 11 owners. I had a Toyota Celsior once, a Japanese import LS400 basically, that had I think like 14 owners, and then I sold it and now it's gone through another like 5, so it must be on 20 owners now. But that's probably because that car was a piece of shit. But yeah, my Skoda only had 90 horsepower. Or 89 if you want to be technical.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Shh, quiet. I need to be able to see where I'm going. Okay, so we need to find a way to stop that from spinning. Piece of shit cars don't die, it's just a perk. That is the thing, yeah. That is true. I got distracted by the sound of impending death. I feel like walking around knee deep in water isn't a good way to remain undetectable. Fuck my life, what in the Jesus fuck? Hi, yo. You telling me I can't pick that up and put that up there? Even though, oh, I guess it's snapped in lots of pieces, okay. Right. Okay, there's a door there. Okay, we've got levers. Ah, we've got a full lantern full of oil there. Right, so if we put that on the big one. Put that on the small one. That should make it spin a lot slower. Okay. Ah! Hydrate, posture check, stretch. Alicia, I can't do all this stuff. There's too much stuff. You made me do it twice. You're gonna make me do it twice? Unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. Unbelievable, Liz. Yeah, also you're purple, which is very confusing because now you look like Drea. Ugh. Okay. Posture check. I haven't even been streaming long enough to slouch yet, so I'll just stretch. There's lots of colours. First he went from the same colour as me to the same colour as Drea. Oh, God. Honestly. That's lots. There's many. That's lots. That stretch did feel good, so I'll stretch again for the self-care. Oh fuck, what's that noise? Why am I pink and not the one literally called coral? Because it's the colour I've always been, I've never changed it! Hello, Drea. You forgot what happened last time? Oh, fuck off. okay, this might be a... Ah! Okay, turns out, can't outrun that guy. I mean, I couldn't really do anything else. Okay, so what happened last time was we were looking for an antidote so that we were immune to the noxious gas in the sewer, which is where we now are, and we got the antidote by tapping the blood of a corpse that was on a table in a dungeon and stabbing it into our face, which is a stupid idea. And now we are in the sewer, and this is the first puzzle where you have to slow down a rotating mabob, which I have now done. And now we are returning to the rotating mabob so that we can hopefully... Okay, so... should have stood still like a big lamp. He wouldn't have seen you. Maybe. I'm sure my sanity's doing great. Yeah. I'm just going to take a swig of beer. That'll help my sanity. Oh yeah, warm beer. Let's just top that up with some more warm beer. Perfect. Oh. Yes, I know. Yes, it's warm. Not intentionally, it just is. It's okay, I do have a cold beer for after, and I do fully intend on drinking both of them. I feel like Amnesia while slightly tipsy might be a good idea. Maybe. But this is Doom Bar Amber Ale this time. All the beer you drink fizz out first, then you cool them down, just so you can chug them easier. I mean, this is not carbonated beer. So, right, now we've slowed it down, we need something to jam in it. Ow! Okay, not my arm. As it turns out, not my arm. Have beer and wine, so it's a mix of cold and slightly warm. This is red wine. Huh. But as long as you're not mixing them together into some kind of wine, beer, dirty pint. Okay, there's another lever. Or is that something that's jammed in there? Oh, it's a pipe. Can I take this? Yes. Perfect, I'll take that. And then I'll jam that in the now slow-moving spinning mabob. Don't tempt you. I mean, if you're not already drunk, a dirty pint is an awful idea. If you are already drunk, and it seems like it could be a good idea, do it and tell us how it is. I'm betting horrible is probably the answer. So now we're going to jam the pipe in here. And now I assume we can proceed. Like so. Excelente. Red wine with a light amber beer? Please don't. No, Alicia, no. No. Bad. Bad bun. That's a spin-off of the hit horror series Bad Ben. Because Ben was in the basement, and so is the bun.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
That sounds fun. Refreshing and dry at the same time. Oh my god, you actually did it, didn't you? I can't believe it. I can't believe you've done this. Okay. What is that? Something bouncing. Hello. I have no face. My face has been torn up. Look at me. I'm over here now. Yes, you are. Oh, Corgi, can you give me a hand? Okay, here you go. Oh, thank you. I was armless before, but now I'm not. Haha, I'm gonna get... Anyway, moving on. Ah, fuck. Ah, you dick. Fucking hell. Fuck off, will you? Jesus Christ. Oh, £10 bottle of wine, jeez. How's your favourite panda? Hello, Geester. I don't know how your favourite panda is, but this panda's doing okay. They're just slightly skirt. Small skirt. Fucking hell. What do you want from me? What am I expected to do here, exactly? Silly? What do you mean? I'm not silly. Okay, so I can't actually progress this way. At least. Okay, well, you know, you need here a flamethrower. At this point, a cyanide pill. Oh, I just heard him open the door. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. He's gonna find us. He's gonna find us. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're not hidden. Maybe we are hidden enough for Amnesia. Okay, I think we might be okay. Do you play Fallout games? Do I ever? It's my favourite game series. But I have, however, already streamed a complete playthrough of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas on stream. So I won't be doing them again. I do still need to play through Fallout 4 on stream, and I do still have a few Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas DLCs to do. Yeah, and I did play through all of Oblivion on stream as well, and I do sometimes play Skyrim, so yeah. There was a time where I only streamed Bethesda games. No, I don't want multiplayer mod. Honestly, one of the things that appeals to me in Fallout is being alone. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Started Fallout 4 for the first time, it's really fun. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it at first. Oh, the monster broke this, look. A lot of people didn't like it at first, but I do like it. I did have to install a dialogue mod though, so that the character voice is disabled, the little cutscene camera for when you're talking is disabled, and also you get the full dialogue options, like the 4 dialogue options, like the full ones, not the stupid wheel that gives you like a general idea of what you're going to say. I couldn't play it without that. That was like an essential change for me. Kind of dark thought is that you'd like to be in a post-apocalyptic in real life. Yeah, I've had that thought when playing Fallout 3, but the reality is, if that were to happen, we would just be dead. Or we'd be torn apart by something immediately. We're not going to be the lone wanderer, so it's not as fun when you actually think about it. Did like Fallout 4 at first and you realise the game is just super flat? As in physically flat? I mean, a lot of America's flat. You could take on a Deathclaw, do it. Ugh. I did a posture check. Ugh. The story isn't as good as the... I actually think the story in Fallout 4 is better than the story in Fallout 3, but that might just be because I've played Fallout 3 so much that I'm incredibly bored of the story. However, let's not talk too much about the story in Fallout 4 because I don't want to spoil it for JDM Tom. Yeah, Fallout 3 does kind of have a shit story. Oh, you know the ending? Okay, fair enough. I know it's kind of hard to avoid even if you wanted to. Why is he just standing there? Hello? No, there's nobody in there. Why is he just standing there? At last, the dark descent. Yes, we have descended into the sewer. So many flooded hallways, should have called it the dank descent. We're in the sewer, Drea! We're in the sewer! It's stinky. I know there's no smell-o-vision, so you can't really tell. Why are you still just standing there? What am I supposed to do? Does the game want me to walk up to him or some shit? Or is this just telling me that I can't go this way? Is it glitched? Is it supposed to be like this? Do I have to run past him? I can't sneak, I'm knee deep in water. Somebody should really do something about all the water in this basement. I can't tell if Dre is just making jokes or giving me tips. Do I go? No, I've got to go this way because this is the way. It is a sewer. You'll pipe down, you pretend. I want to save the game. Okay, so you can actually save the game. You just do this. Right. And then you continue. Right. And then you've saved the game. You see? Yeah? See? Magic. However, it doesn't actually work like that because when I die, I'm going to go back anyway. Okay, so I don't know if this monster is meant to be standing here. But the fact is that the monster is standing there. Okay. I don't appreciate this segment. If this is what I'm supposed to do, I don't appreciate it. Create a distraction. Okay, that makes sense. Fair. You, handyman, come with me. Running naked through the sewer is a good distraction. That didn't seem distracty enough. Ah! Aha! But this will be, probably. Okay. Oh! Okay. Genuinely didn't think that worked. Fuck! Okay. 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 Alright. Please don't break. 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 Oh, it didn't. Oh. Oh. Breaking sounds. Breaking sounds. There is never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up on that road or even if blah blah blah? Oh, okay. No, we did make it, even though it sounded very much like we didn't. We're in a room with 4 possible ways to go. There's a tinderbox that's very difficult to pick up. Fortunately, there is lots of light in here. I still don't appreciate all of the sounds, however. Oh, I'm crystal clear though, so that's good. Is there a background as to why you have ended up in a sewer with an evil monster? I think we're kind of figuring that out. Because we woke up in this castle, which is full of monsters, and all we know is that we were invited here by the probably evil, well, definitely evil, Baron von something, who owns the castle, who... Shut up, Wolf! Alright, Wolf! Fucking explain it then! Because I can't. That's the guy. Yeah, Alexander. I know roughly how the game ends. I know we find... Okay, let's not spoil it for everybody else, actually. I know roughly how the game ends, though. Know the whole lore? Well, can you tell us what's happened up to this point? Lore-wise, then, because clearly I have no clue. I mean, I do, but I feel like you'll explain it better than me. Ah, shit, this is gonna cause something to happen. The game is about figuring that out, isn't it? Sure.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So that's us. We did that. We did that. We're Daniel. Okay. Something to do with about some kind of fucking sphere, and then something to do with that caused a shadow to follow us, and we came here because Alexander said he could protect us, and then other stuff happened, and it turned out there were all kinds of experiments and weird shit going on here, and somewhere along the way we lost our memory, and we're reading all these notes finding out that we were privy to all this stuff and were talked into doing it by Alexander, and we're finding out that we were kind of evil, but not without influence from Alexander, and we removed our own memory. Okay. To forget what we did. By drinking the Pepto-Bismol in the beginning. Yes, the Pepto-Bismol. We're going down, 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 down. I hear chains are rattling. I don't know what it means. Fuck off with all your noises. God, they do make it difficult to pick this shit up, don't they, sometimes, I swear. Okay, so we have lots of boxes. That might be important. Maybe we need to build some kind of... No, because we can kind of do this a bit if we need to. Maybe that's a thing, because there's lots of them. They're everywhere.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
No, it will not. Laboratory. Okay, I see some kind of fire down here. Oh, they're candles. Potentially. Yes, it's a chandelier. Oh, we're up on like the balcony. Ah! We're nearing the end! We're getting there. We're not too far away.
Help me. Pull the switch. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sectum is basically impenetrable, but against my own. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Oakley dokley, jiggery pokery.
Dad, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at it. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Reich, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Well, we found Agrippa. This is the bit that I was misremembering.
Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
I didn't even look at a lever knowingly, but okay. Is all the madness leaking from your orb driving you crazy? Introducing flex tape! Yes!
This one's quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Agrippa, yes. That's a shame.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but but he has grown impatient.
Please stop talking. I don't want to miss any lore, but also I want to go. Just left the poor guy there. I mean, I can't literally...
I'm the next best thing. Alexander really
I can't literally take him with me, can I? Like, so, you know.
My God, boy.
Daniel is Alexander's lab assistant. Alexander's super detective. He realizes he can use fear, pain, and suffering as power tools. Yes, that's right. He realizes he can get even more power from people if he uses a special potion that removes memories between torture sessions. Excellent, yes. That's the thing that I definitely remember from playing this game lots and not just being terrified the whole fucking time. Well, I mean... Oh! It's that time! It's take your meds time, everybody. If anybody needs to take medication of any sort, and you've forgotten to do so, please take this opportunity to take your meds. There you go. I have taken my meds. Gonna pause momentarily and snack on some crunchy stuff. Ow. Nom. I really need to put raisins in that. I keep forgetting. Meds and beer, yes. Daniel used the potion on himself because he couldn't take it anymore. That sounds right, yes. Take your meds like Daniel, I did. Ah, Drea. Drea understands big words because she's literally magical. She's a fae. A fae creature. Picked up meat. Excellent. I want some bread to go with my meat. Not allowed. Banned. They could have added a sound effect for that. Come on.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. Its cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
I'm just going to be in here for a bit. Entendre about fitting in the end. Yes. Oh, I hear crying. Excellent. Amnesia is Monsters Inc. Ah, Jesus. How old is Amnesia? Isn't Monsters Inc. Amnesia? No, I guess Monsters Inc. came first. Okay, how's my sanity? I got a slight headache after all that. I mean, you would have, wouldn't you, really? You the only one who understood Drea's joke? No. Mike Wazowski. That chancellor. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must feel about his craft, being an artisan. Relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Mike Lazowski. Is that his name? Lazowski? I thought it was Wazowski. Have I been wrong all these years?
Do whatever it takes.
Nope. Nope. It is what? Okay. I do have an eye for detail, yes. Absolutely. Okay, let's go back. It was, I think it was 2001, wasn't it? It's quite old. Geister's actually 90. He's the oldest person on the whole of Twitch. Geister, yeah. It's like geezer, he's an old geister.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
I enjoy going the non-obvious ways first. Just give you your cane, okay. Why'd you need the cane? Have you been a naughty boy? Get it? Oh my goodness, there's a giant Stefano and a small Stefano and a golden Stefano. Oh. Stone tablets. There's like a sacrificial altar here. Some lantern oil. Yes, definitely a sacrificial altar. Gold purified by me. Yes. Stefano! I want this. I want the armor. Give it to me. Put it on me. Lay it on me. Found PewDiePie and Mark because of Amnesia. I found PewDiePie because of Amnesia. I didn't find Mark at all. Until quite recently, actually. Genuinely didn't find Mark until quite recently. I kind of knew he existed, but that's it. Okay, we've got some machine parts in here. I forgot to read the note in the other room, I just realised. It's okay, we'll go back and read it in a minute. Because I didn't read that one. Oh fuck, let's read this one. Otherwise we'll forget both of them.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men.
Yes, of course they are.
I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
Yeah.
I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Yeah. I'm sure... Oh, a bucket of tar. A hammer. A box. Ooh. How am I feeling? A bit sore. That's how I'm feeling. How am I actually feeling? Yeah, I am a bit sore, as it turns out. Let's go and read the other note that we missed. I'm just stalling here. I'm just stalling. R.I.P. Toby's YouTube career. I don't know who that is. There we go. The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Should I do a voice? A posh voice? No. No, let's just read it. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me almost impetuous. Feeling a paucity for prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I'll have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Oh yeah, I forgot you can do the... Oh, the world... everything's falling over, I'm drunk... thing. Which is actually used for hearing around corners. I see. This door closed for some reason. That's why I couldn't see the glowy bob. Oh yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine, yeah. This is where the orb goes. Pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Yeah, I've got a smooth hemispherical depression as well. Amnesia Rebirth goes fucking crazy with Alexander's Law. Yeah, I'm gonna play that at some point. I haven't even watched the gameplay of that, so...
Is this your time witnessing them? If so, blame yourself. You started this. well, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
You don't know what I'm doing, old man. I'm just exploring. I'm just having a little explore. Just wandering around a little, you know. Some stone tablets here. More story-based, less horror. I am fine with that. If it's refreshing after this, that's fine by me. Ah yes, it was the other way I needed to go first, I remember. Damn it, I can't even end it all. Okay. Named one of your plushies after a character from Rebirth. Huh. Neat. Okay, well I'm at a loss now. Unless I'm to go back again, I suppose. Which, maybe. Let's go this way one more time first. Just in case I missed something. Being lost just happens? It does, yeah. Who lit all these candles, huh? Why are they lasting so long? Tell me, chair! The chair doesn't know. I need to smash these, maybe there's some gold inside. You remember that walkway? I too remember that walkway. Oh, I can jump off here though. That seems like a poor idea. Sacrifice me! No, don't. Don't do that. I might need to be alive in order to finish the game. Maybe. Ooh. Pardon? Daniel? Who's dead? Maybe if I rub this lamp. I made a wish, didn't work. I wished for an orb. Fake candles from IKEA? Yeah, maybe. With infinite batteries. Magic. Magic candles. That's probably what they're called, actually. Magic candles. That sounds like a good name for a shitty fake candle, doesn't it? Makes it sound more special. Magic candles. Although, actually, it's IKEA, so it would be called, like, Kendelwergen. Or Kompf. No clue what's up with the sacrifice stuff because it doesn't make complete sense in the law. I mean, Fair. Maybe this castle had a previous life. I mean, it is a castle. I assume it's really old. Okay, I'm guessing I don't actually have to go back, right? Alright, let's go back. Fuck. God damn. Fear had begun to drown him again. Something, something.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Yeesh. The voice lines that played earlier talked about Daniel and Alexander conducting ritual sacrifices. Huh. Maybe they were just figuring things out, you know? They were just testing, you know, maybe? Just playing around, just two guys. Just having a game, you know? Just having a laugh. Be rude not to do a ritual sacrifice every now and then, right?
Dad, good to see you.
Hello, Agrippa.
My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeus box, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus?
No.
I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
Uh-huh.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I feel like the game wouldn't make me backtrack quite this much.
Dad, good to see you.
I feel like this is like the new starting area.
Proceed that I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs.
Help her! Find a way!
It's kind of a hub zone, yeah, okay, cool. Hello, Drac. How it do, Drac. These doors keep shutting themselves, I don't like it. I think I found everything there is to find in here. There was a lump of meat, which concerns me because it makes me think there's going to be ankle-biting little bitch fish again. I don't like them. Because they take huge chunks out. They don't just nibble. Okay, so I can't get through here. I don't really have anything that will help me either, unless I throw meat at it. Pretty chill day? I am glad to hear it. Chill day is good. Yes, das ist good. That way there's a door that I can't open. That way there's a sort of ritual thing. This way is where the orb goes. We're supposed to be finding pieces of orb. I don't have any pieces of orb. So... I don't have anything I can put in here either. Tar? Oh. Okay. Meat? Fucking I don't know. What do you want me to do? Why is there tar in it now? I mean, I guess that's where it was meant to go. Oh, the tar to hold the pieces of the orb together. And I don't have any pieces of orb, so I'm still basically where I was. Okay, I see. Is there anything in this room that I'm missing? I don't think so. I think this is it, really. There you go, I got a note in my diary, maybe that'll help. Mystic Barret, nope, that doesn't help. A wound is bleeding quite badly though. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do in that room right now. Let's go and exhaust all possibilities in another room. There's the ritual chamber. I have some meat. Maybe I can do something with some meat in the ritual chamber. I don't fucking know. Daniel is not innocent, but he was dragged into Alexander's shit, and the whole amnesia thing kind of creates the weird moral dilemma of, if the person doesn't remember their crimes due to amnesia, and they are a better person now, are they still the same monster they used to be? I do get your point. I don't know the answer. Nope. 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 Just, you know, try all the things in all the places. If in doubt. Etc, etc. Okay. Anything I'm missing? Anything that can be picked up? No. Doesn't appear like it. Old point and click tactic? Yes. Basically. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it made sense to somebody at some point. Might as well give it a shot. I still don't see anything pick-upable in here. lots of planks. This. Can't pick up these cogs. I can pull these out. Nothing behind there. Can't pick up these pipes. I can pick up the saw, but that won't help me. Ah, okay, there's a tinder box. Still doesn't really help. Can't pick up the cogs. I can pick up boxes. That doesn't really help me. I'm gonna have to Google it. Unless, Wolf, you have a tip for me. Otherwise, I'll do a Google, because I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly don't have something I need. Can't remember how to do this part, okay. There are some aspects to Amnesia that are a bit point and clicky in this kind of finding items to figure stuff out way. I don't know how I feel about it. Mostly good. I mostly like it for that, but not completely. Let's go back to the nave, shall we? Thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. Ooh, matron. He looked through the window at the widespread forest at the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. There are a couple of cells that I haven't opened. I haven't opened this one. Nothing in it other than a tinder box. Which means there must be one opposite that I also probably haven't opened at any point. No, I must have opened this one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Okay, yeah, no. Right, so there's nothing in this room. Abs demands hydration. I will hydrate momentarily, Abs. Abs, I don't know what I'm doing.
Good to see me powerful.
You got the zoomies, that's okay.
I've done all that I can to escape this prison, but now I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Do you want me to do something to this? Do you want some meat? Do you want some meat? Agrippa doesn't need that. Do you need a glass jar? Do you need a hammer and chipper?
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can...
Do I need a man after midnight? I do. Give me a man after midnight. I'm not doing great. I don't know what I'm doing. Go and noon. Do the noon. Please, God. The fuck am I supposed to do? Let's go back up this fucking thing, I guess. There must be some place I didn't go before I got here to get some item that I need. Leon de Vries. Leon de Vries? Leon de Vries? Third time's the charm. Leon de Vries. Well, there you go. I said the thing. What now, bitch? The ladder broke during the ascent. Okay. I'm supposed to be descending, not ascending. That's the name of the game.
No, don't kill her.
Hiss. Piss and vinegar. I know that's not how you're supposed to use that phrase. Oh, well, that's all the fucking ways I can go. I can't go back down. I can't open this door. There's nothing in that fucking room. It's all collapsed with rocks. There's some levers in here that I can't use. So, I have no idea. To Google. Amnesia. Mystical barrier. Chancel. Chancel of the room connects the nave to the inner sanctum. The game's 23rd explorable area. Though it is the last one Daniel visits that are attached to the nave. Okay. Chancel is apparently a bottomless pit with 4 side rooms connected by bridges. One leads to the nave, one to the inner sanctum, one to the machine that powers the sanctum as a protective shield. One leads to a room filled with statuettes, bookshelves, a blood-covered altar where Daniel respawns in case he gets hit by a gatherer. Okay. Chancel is lit by torches glowing with eerie blue flames. First, Daniel figures out how to get into the transept and choir. It's the only other area accessible from the nave and initially has a few enemies. At first, Daniel figures out how to get into the transept and choir. Only other area accessible from the nave. Transept. Transept, one of the areas comprising the torture chambers surrounding the inner sanctum. Large main chamber, torture rooms, small room at the top, spiral staircase, presumably Alexander's study. Memory capsules, blah blah blah. Orb piece found in each room. There's no walkthrough for that bit. That's not helpful. There's no walkthrough for this bit either. First time Daniel must visit the chancel is after he collects the orb pieces in the transept and choir. First, Daniel figures out how to get into the transept and choir. The only other area accessible to the nave, and initially has a few enemies. However, a single servant grunt will spawn at the end of the walkway parallel to the entrance. Upon entering the chancel for the first time, it will first walk right to the end, then come back, turn down the walkway towards the entrance. Exercise caution as it may see and pursue Daniel as far back to the nave, breaking down the door to the staircase in its path. I didn't encounter any monsters. Chancel can be explored to collect supplies and notes while it is relatively safe. Before finding the orb pieces in the other two areas, the inner sanctum is inaccessible as an impenetrable barrier bars the way and will electrocute Daniel if he tries to force his way through. It is formed by the combined power of Daniel's stolen orb that is currently guesting the orb chamber ahead and steam-powered machinery nearby. Daniel must first acquire Agrippa's broken orb to repair it in the head hemisphere. Yeah, I know that. Sabotage generators, yes. Applicable in the transport quad, tell us small cell grants to the cells not to be confused with the prison. After escaping the cells, Shadow shows up, possibly brutes. What the fuck? See, there's the two maps representing the chancel. The first one can be seen going left at the intersection to the room with the tar. Through the first door, directly opposite you on the floor behind a broken pillar. Pedestal where Agrippa's orb can be reconstructed. There are actually two chancel maps. There are maps? Are there maps? There's not a map, is there? Is the map like a bit of paper that comes with the game or something? Because I sure as fuck don't have it. Self-care? Oh yeah, we'll do it in a minute. Okay. I don't know what to do. I googled it and I still don't know what to do. This is not helpful to me. It's talking about rooms that I'd never been in. I don't remember the names of the fucking rooms. I can't go back down anyway, so what? Okay, sanity check. This way, can't go anywhere. There's nothing up on the ceiling or any nonsense like that. Fine. What am I stuck on? Everything. I can't do anything. There's levers in here that don't do anything because I need to adjust the machine. The door to the room where the machines is locked. I don't have anything in my inventory that I can use to unlock it. I need orb pieces to disable the mystical barrier. I don't even know where the rooms are, where the orb pieces are, or how to get to them. I literally have no fucking clue what I'm doing at all. I'm fairly sure I've been in every single possible room Go back to Agrippa. Okay, I'll go back to Agrippa. I am at the big crossroads at the end of the... Yes. Like, I feel like this isn't even me being stupid. I mean, maybe it'll end up just being me being stupid, but right now I literally have no fucking idea. So there's this room. This is where Agrippa is.
Dad, good to see you. I've always hoped Vaya would return and give me a second chance.
Yeah, well, what?
So does Alex.
What do you want me to do, Agrippa? I can't do anything. I can't do anything with any of the items that I have.
Hoping Vaya will reveal himself.
There's this trapdoor. Do I need to do something with this trapdoor? Do I need to put something in those gears?
You're a good boy. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I don't have anything to put in them. A fucking box? That's not gonna work.
No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company.
Nope.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Can I stack things to get in there? What about that big door on the right? To the right? I can't open these. I can't open them. Is there a lever or something? I don't fucking know.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Go down the hallway, okay. There are... I just noticed these boxes. Maybe I can stack them to get in this fucking room? That seems like it wouldn't be the thing that it'd make you do, but I might be wrong.
And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things.
He did call me a good boy, yes. I'm not into that. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I am into that. I'm not into you calling me that, though.
Time for sitting around.
Ah!
You're a good boy. And
Ah!
I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh, this is more promising though. It's moving now. Okay, okay. Where were the levers? Where were the levers? They were this way. No, 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 no. They were this way. Were they this way? Fuck, where were they? I think they were up here.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Shut up, Agrippa. Do I look like I'm sitting around to you? No. I'm running. I'm running around, Agrippa. Me or Agrippa? Agrippa. I'm not into Agrippa calling me that. I'm not sure I'm into you calling me that either. I mean, we can try that. Call me a good boy, Kieran. I dare you. I don't know why I called you Kieran either. Wolf. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I knew that was the next step.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
I don't like the way you phrased that. It sounds like you're going to do something drastic. Please don't.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
You're normally the one to be called good, but exactly, that's what I thought, see? That's what I thought. Have you been a good boy though, Wolf? Have you been a good boy? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Alicia, the good girl.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
A ratty! Ratty! Ratty, 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 ratty. Aha, hello. Hello, fake husband. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. You're full of food? Well, I never. It didn't make sex noises. That was torture noises. Oh! A piece of orb! Ah! It's fine, don't worry about it. Nobody panic. Oh, my sanity is dead. Okay. Yeah, it's because I'm insane. That's why. It's because I'm currently insane. There we go, I'm slightly more sane. No, I'm not. No, I'm not slightly more sane. As it turns out, that was incorrect. Adding orbification to DSM 6? What?
How can you partake in this? Is he alright?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any
DSM?
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Yes. I am sure that you are. It's the manual used to diagnose mental illness. Okay. I mean, maybe where you are. Is it an international manual? I don't know. Right. I'll be right back. I need a small snack and I will return with a beeru. maybe some water as well to keep everybody happy. I'll be right back. Aloha! I return. I have returned with a bottle of Badger Brewery Tropical Ferret IPA. And a cookie. Oh. And because I've eaten the cookie first, it's probably going to make the IPA taste disgusting, which is great. I drink all kinds of stuff. Yes. It actually says tropical ferret because the normal one's called thirsty ferret and they wanted to keep the alliteration. So the design of the label is actually the word tropical and then like somebody's hand drawn an F over the T. But they haven't actually. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Fruit-flavoured beer? I mean, it's not really fruit-flavoured, it's just vaguely tropical. Oh. Ah! I tabbed out of the game, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, I did it again. There isn't a hand crank in here, so I can't make it play the sounds. Not that I wanted to hear somebody get tortured. What? Why? Horrible ancient torture device. I mean, these all are, right? Next. Spiral staircase. Oh, that leads to Alexander's study. Yes, I remember reading. That sounds like sawing someone. Presumably in half. Down the middle. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly The saw between his legs has lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's quite the torture. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, there's literally rope right here. You're telling me I can't use that? These candles are useless. Pyramid is the torture equivalent of a certain fetish. Isn't everything the torture? Isn't every kind of torture the torture equivalent of a certain fetish? Maybe. If you're brave enough. God, fucking just the idea of torture in general is just fucked up. Humans are fucked up. Self-care, I can do that. I can do that. Abs, I hope you weren't here to look at all the torture devices and hear all the torture sounds and look at the graphic drawings. Good. I'm doing a stretch and dehydrate. Gonna do a hecking nap. Do a hecking nap. Love you too, Abs. Hope you have a good nap. Don't sleep too much. Yes, talk to you in a bit, unless I fall asleep, which is probably the likely outcome of this thing. Okay, I've been this way. Night, Abs. Okay, we're going up the weird spiral staircase. Where supposedly Alexander's study is. Seems like a bizarre place to have a study. People getting crucified, of course. That same painting of Alexander that melted when I opened the fucking door on a thing before. We're overdue for a scare, aren't we? Oh, this might be the room to provide it. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Imagine they end up accidentally finding a really kinky bitch. Yeah, I don't think being kinky is going to help. I don't think anyone's kink is being hanged upside down from the ankles and sawn in, like, down the middle between your buttocks until you drain to death. That doesn't sound like somebody's kink. I mean, maybe it is, but, you know, you'd only get to do it once, right? Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them. A demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Some people who are into gore. Yeah, well, some people are fucking fucked up, ain't they? Ain't they? There we go, we got a jar on a string. Slam the door. Still feel like we're overdue a oh, look at this. Okay, so this is Alexander's office, right? And there's a pipe here to channel the screams of the people being tortured into his office while he works. Fucking hell. What a guy. What a guy. You know, I'm starting to think there might be something wrong with him. I don't know if it's just me. I can't remember which door it was. This one, I guess. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh yeah, no it is. Yeah, I don't like anything about any of this. Glass jar of blood. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh, oh, there's just some things that make me incredibly uncomfortable. And death by blood loss is one of those things that I don't like to think about. For a multitude of reasons. I don't remember going in this room before. Was it closed? Oh, fuck you. You little gobshite. Am I supposed to go down there? Are you joking? Oh, I need to put the meat on this. I assume. Why, though? That doesn't surprise me, Wolf. Bone is covered in mucus. Can I add anything into the blood? The substance needs to be purified first. Okay. I really want to know if I can fall down here and die. Like, I really want to know, right? But I don't want to do it. Because I don't know how much progress I'd lose. Fuck it, I'm gonna try. Yep. Yep. You sure can. You sure can do that. Oh no. Okay, I didn't lose any progress. That's funny. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? How many bits of orb do I need? I only have 3. I thought there were 4? Maybe it's 3? Maybe I have all the pieces? They consider his use of an amnesia potion as immoral and fucked up. I mean... yeah...
You seem to have found all the small pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay. Is that this way? Yeah? What's this? Hello. A room. A very dark room. There's a lantern there that I should have lit instead of that. I'll light it as well. Why not? I feel like treating myself. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. He needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part with him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall repair for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work well as a paralyzer. Shouldn't that be paralytic? No? Okay. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any antagonized human's victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property in the secretion in the water-dwelling Kerenk. I have yet to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. They were like not letting them get numb to it, why they're being tortured, know why they're being tortured, or that is an eventual end to their pain. That there is an eventual end to their pain is too fucked up. I was about to say fair enough, but it's not really, is it? You know, it's kind of, you know, yeah, sure, fine. Their torture was too torturous for the torture club, basically, is what I'm hearing. My heart bleeds. Fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the blah 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 blah. Hello? That bit of paper just spawned there. I saw it happen with my eyes.
"15th of August, 1839.
Okay.
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh,
No
fucking hell.
You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, You must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Okay. Okay, Daniel. Oh, he wants me to walk out into the dark. Okay.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Yeah. I don't know if you can be redeemed, Danny boy. I'm just saying, pal. I don't know if there's redemption for you.
Do whatever it takes.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if there's redemption for me. Oh, shit. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Whew. Well, then. Yes. Okay, yes, this is fine. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? Not good? No. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Choir main hall. I'm gonna try and go for another. I can't actually go that much longer. Probably 20 minutes, half an hour. Just in case I get a spook. Okay, this sure is a room.
What are my intentions, Daniel?
The lantern does fuck all.
Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Interesting interpretation. Nice doorway. Very cool. Oh, there's one of those. An Iron Maiden. Suspended on a pedestal in the middle of a room with a shaft of light coming down onto it. Is it going to burst open? Oh, you fucker! Fuck! I fucking called it and it still made me jump. Motherfuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stretch. I can do that. Yeah. Let's stretch. I have done a stretch. Fun fact, Iron Maidens aren't real. Oh, interesting fact. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip, just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forwards. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Ah! Okay. Alright. So maybe that was a bad plan. I thought maybe it'd be a good place to hide. Look, what? What? A wound is bleeding quite badly. Oh, send Abs gift redeem. Send Abs a cute gif of an animal. Okay. I have sent Abs a gif of a lamb. Oh yeah, also the psychological abuse and cult-like conditioning type shit is painfully realistic. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so closing myself in an Iron Maiden, not the best plan I've had. Worryingly, probably also not the worst. There is ringing in my ears. My sanity is very bad. Oh, hello, bottomless pit. Find it funny that most torture devices shown in the game are real. Then there's the Iron Maiden. Well, they had to put it in, didn't they? I mean, somebody probably had a really good idea for that scare. And then they had to put it in for that. Because, fuck me, did that work. Oh, God. Yep. It sure did. It sure did work. Oh, okay. Let's cross this bridge. Let's not cross this bridge. I don't know which way I should be running. I'm going to run this way. I don't know if this is the correct way to run. Whew. Ah! Yes, I know this one. Yes, I know this one. Put somebody inside the bull, they heat the bull, and then their screams sound like mooing. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. It's lewd with brass balls. Of course you have. Of course you have, Wolf. That seems like something you would have seen. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Okay, I'll just keep running. Not a fan. Not a fan. Nope. Okay. Ah! Right. Oh no shit. I hate that. I hated that. I hated that. I hated that. I hated it. Oh, fuck off.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Don't like that. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Mercy? Interesting interpretation. My ears are ringing. Oh. Was there an orb piece in the brass ballroom? Oh, shit. Torture device that's a bunch of nails sticking out of a chair that the person is strapped to. What makes it your favourite is that it's not actually meant to torture the person in the chair. It actually creates a bed of nails sort of effect where the person isn't actually harmed. Its purpose was to intimidate and scare new prisoners as they walk past. Ah, okay. Neat, I think. Okay. 4 pieces of orb. I think I need a total of 6. Ah, shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh, I don't like this segment of the game. I don't remember this. Not this big room. I remember the... Oh. Imagine being imprisoned and knowing that you may be tortured, especially if you don't comply. As you're walking to your cell, you see a chair with arm straps and hundreds of spikes sticking out the seat. Yeah, that... yeah. This is the Brazen Bull room, I think. Okay, I have a poison gland now. Effective fear tactic, yes. Right, is there an orb piece in the Brazen Bull room that I somehow missed? Yes, there is. So now there's one piece left. It was a little hidden, yes. It was a little hidden. I haven't really got a feel for the shape of this room yet. I feel like I should have got a feel for the shape of the room by now, but I haven't. Okay, so this one must be... Oh, there must have been one in the Iron Maiden room too. The Iron Maiden room must have been the last one. Okay, where was the Iron Maiden room? I thought I'd looked, but apparently I didn't look properly, assuming that that is actually where it is. A lot of people back then didn't understand basic physics on how force is distributed over an area. Yeah, I suppose so. Give them an option of a chair with 1,000 nails and a chair with 10 nails. They pick the one with 10 because they think it'll hurt less. Ooh, mistake, buddy. Okay, this must be the Iron Maiden room. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. And she is still wide open, waiting to give us a huggy hug. How's my sanity? A slight headache, okay. So, is there then a piece of orb in this room? Is that what that ringing in my ears sound is? There it is. The last piece. Okay. Now we can try and go back. A lot of people nowadays are still tricked by the whole bed of nails magician trick. Probably, but then again, a lot of people nowadays are very stupid. In fairness. I'm glad I lit this one torch because it tells me that I'm near the exit. Would have been a lot more difficult if I hadn't done that. This is a horrible room. I dislike it immensely. Something died inside of him that day. Watching the man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Hang on. Just had a thought. Just had a thought. Okay, never mind. I thought for a horrible moment that I needed to put the blood inside the brazen bull and then set the fire on fire. Set the fire on fire. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It turns out that is not the case, thankfully. Okay then. Okay, we're just gonna hang out just in this corner for a second. Just, you know, hello, there's a pile of books. Maybe we can stay here and read all of these before we leave. Alicia, how very rude. I think the realistic cult-like mentalities that are shown in the game, one of the things that makes the game such a good horror game. It's a very good horror game. It's also the only proper horror game that I recall playing. But I am convinced that it is probably one of the best.
Dad, good to see you. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance.
Uh-huh.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the sky. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay, so we have a choice. We can either save Agrippa or we can't. I'm pretty sure there are 2 different endings, or possibly more.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to
I
save
do already have the ingredients.
My faith is in your heart.
In fairness, I did already go through the effort of getting the ingredients. I do still need to refine the blood, which means I need to go to the laboratory, or the laboratory if you prefer. I don't know how... Shut up! Shut up!
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in
How do
your
I...
heart to gather the ingredients
Hang
for
on.
Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my faith is in your hearts.
Ah, okay, the laboratory is now accessible. Right. I can't remember how to get to it. Come on, game. Wow, okay, game. It said the laboratory should be accessible now. It most certainly isn't. I need to go in here to make Wire's tonic. Hold, please. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading. How to get into the laboratory. Amnesia. Get into laboratory. Laboratory is used by Alexander for his chemical studies, blah 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 blah. No, this is the wrong laboratory. That's the first laboratory. I need the other laboratory. Amnesia. Get into tonic laboratory. Okay, how do I distill the blood for the tonic? Continue. Can't get into it for a little bit, just continue like normal, you'll come back eventually. Can't access the lab prior to going to assembled orb. There is an event that must first take place. Okay. That's a little bit misleading. that in order to do what he says, I have to first not do what he says so that I can come back and do what he says. That's
See you have all the
a bit stupid, but fine, fine.
no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic.
Imagine being tired enough of his voice you just turn the lever off so he can't talk. I've tried. It won't let you. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, I've tried. Hang on a second. Ooh, okay. I have returned. Oh, there's whispering. Oh, you fuckers! Oh my god! Oh no! What? 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 Okay. Oh. Okay. Ah. remember. I got imprisoned. This is the event.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain some logical behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do.
I might have remembered that from last time.
How you would face the old shadow and save our work and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you.
Oh no, they imprisoned me for so long. Welcome to the fake death torture section. Yes. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I'm fortunate, I will fall asleep, and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I'm in here, there's no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of the wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabres. In my dreams. Need to put something on there. A bucket. Oh, for God's sake. How do they remember the pain? Don't know. Good question. Maybe they forgot to give them their tonic. Okay. Okay. Sir, do you know your weenus is showing? Still tired. Oh, Wolf.
Should kill them all. Burn this castle to the ground.
We're starting to lose it. A little bit. Still feel like you woke up 15 minutes ago? Maybe you need a coffee. I ran out of oil. Oh. I didn't run out of oil. Quite. Yes, I realise it's locked. Okay. Oh. I looked at that pipe as well. I looked at it. I didn't realise that was... okay. Meaningless pipe. Oh. Well, that sure was a segment. Oh, that door that was barricaded with rocks was cruel. That was very cruel. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Shadow is chasing you. Thanks, Wolf. I hadn't figured it out for myself. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
crying had stopped and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. Daniel, I'm not sure there's redemption for you, my friend. I'm really not sure there's redemption for you, my friend. I'm just throwing it out there. Although Daniel is me. We are Daniel. I don't know if we deserve it, Daniel. I think maybe we've gone too far. Daniel. Ouch. Motherfucker. Of course we don't see it, but Alexander is not against torturing children. No, well... yeah, no. Clearly. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Right. I don't have a container. Okay. Might even produce more power because they have less experience with pain. Maybe, Wolf. Maybe. Dark thoughts with Wolf. 101. Blood needs to be purified. Oh, come on. Picked up Weyer's tonic. There we go, we did it.
Dad, I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse.
It trembled, huh?
It might be accessible now.
Yeah, I've already done it, you stupid old git.
Quickly, office ahead! And And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Off with the head?
You're a good boy, Doctor. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more...
I just want some oil, please. That's all I want. Can you tell that I've got to the bit of the game where I sort of remember what I'm doing?
Time for sitting around.
They're gonna cut off his head with a bone saw. Oh, ah, ee, ah, ah, ah. The severed head of Agrippa. Well, jolly D. I would like, please, some oil for my lantern. Ouch, you fucker. Because there's an argument they may produce less because they have less to live for. Okay, yeah, I suppose. I think they produce more. Also, you could also argue that a kid has more to live for. Less to go back to. That's true. But they do have more life ahead of them. Ow, motherfucker. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the end of the game. Achievement get. Restorer. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Of course. Of course. power in the game is not about their life, it's about how much they want to live. Well, okay, yeah, fair. Wait, get in there. I think I remember how to do the boss battle, the final thing at the end as well. I remember it not being obvious, and I think I remember, so there is that.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. Yep. You sure are, buddy. Ah, sure enough, the quake got rid of this door too. It's loud in here. Yep. I've run out of oil. Which now means I can't see anything. Oh, more whispering for no reason. A box is one possibility. I don't think it's the thing, though. A saw doesn't seem like it's going to be the answer, but I'll give it a try. Can't pick up this cogwheel. Maybe there's something over there in that other little bit that I can use. Ouch. Ah. I see a potential issue with that idea. Okay, I guess we'll go with what I have. A box and a saw, neither of which I think will work. A rock, perhaps. This plank, maybe? That rock is too big. I can't move the plank. Okay. So we got a rock, we got a box, we got a saw. Rock first, because it's the most likely to work. Yep. There we go then. Shut up, you mooing creature. The first time I've used the pier around a corner correctly. In Rebirth, there were things about them forcing the victims to relive their happiest, most hopeful moments, so the contrasting torture hurts more, and so they want to live so they can eventually, potentially, be free, have more of those happy moments again. Yeah. All to produce more power. Gee. What a thing. Is he gone? We safe? Did we wait long enough? Yes. Okay. Now.
August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail.
Yes, I appreciate that, Wolf. Thank you.
I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
You can, buddy. Ah! Well now. Something happen if I light all of these? No. Ooh. I sure can make myself go mad as a hatter, though. That's quite cool. I thought maybe there was some kind of Easter egg here, you know? Perhaps there is. Oh, that's what I was meant to do? Okay. I guess that makes sense. No, you haven't. You've been good. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah. Here we go then. What I believe is the final room of the game.
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
There's the naked man himself.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain?
You sure are, Mr. Ghost Penis.
Such comforting concept, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
What do you want from me, buddy? I'm waiting for the portal to open before I do anything. Because I know what I'm meant to do. I don't think I want to do it until the portal's opened, right? But how do I... Oh, is it happening? Is this actually doing something? Or is this just decorative? Oh no, is it speeding up? No. Yes. There we go.
whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
Home? Ow.
But you,
There we go.
no, you fool! You have ruined us.
So we put a gripper through the portal as soon as it opened. Surprise, Alexander is an extraterrestrial alien. Oh, I meant to move. My bad.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Amnesia, The Dark Descent. What a great game. That was a really good game. Thomas Grip did a lot of work, huh? He's been in design, development, coding, level scripting. It's not perfect, but you think it does its job well? Nah, nothing's perfect, but I think that was a really good game. I love it and hate it. But I only hate it because it scares the shit out of me. Oh look, Thomas Grip again, executive producer and story. Was he the mastermind behind the game or something? He's basically everything. Richard Topping was the voice of Daniel. QA by Lollipop Robot. What a name for a company, Lollipop Robot. Special thanks to Wolfeye Games, Tiny XML, Devil Image Library. The end. Finn. Some puzzles are challenging, some are point and click bullshit, but it's a pretty decent game, yeah. I'm just kind of sitting on this screen because I'm wondering if anything happens, you know. No. So there we go. We did it. We completed Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I think that would be a good time to end stream, don't you? Let's see who is live currently. Da, 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 da. Bear with me. There are a few people live. We've got Ushi live. We've got Kaine live. Kaine's been up for 2 hours. Ushi has been up for 1 hour. So we've got Legend of Zelda. Or we've got Saints Row. Okay. Who else have we got? Settings menu. Settings menu and stuff need an update that it never got. Yeah. I don't mind that though, that's fine. I could raid Ushi, I could raid Kaine. I don't really get much of an opportunity to raid Kaine. Because Kaine has only just started streaming on Saturdays, and usually she streams before me. So I think I'm going to raid Kaine. Some of you might not know Kaine. Kaine is an excellent bean. She's great. You should absolutely follow her and say hi. And also her channel has been exploding over the last few months. She's gone from like 800 followers to over 4,000 since I've known her. It's great. But yeah, hopefully you'll see why. So yeah, let's kick off a raid. Last minute self-care, you got it. Posture check. Stretch. And I'll do a quick hydrate before we kick off the raid. Okay. Raid message. I'm just going to say, what was I doing? Amnesia raid. There you go. That'll do. Let's go. Let's raid the spider. Raid the spider girl. Dun 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 dun.